What's up, guys? How's it going, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a brand new episode of LEGO Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. We continue onwards and forwards, not wasting any time, because Mos Eisley is next, and more specifically, the Mos Eisley Cantina, along with some really epic and iconic moments from the Star Wars universe. Speaking of which, that is today's question of the day. Let me know down in the comment section below, what is that one moment that you think of when you think of Star Wars? It doesn't have to be necessarily the most popular moment, but just the moment to you that makes Star Wars Star Wars. Let me know down in the comment section below. And of course, in addition to that, I do want to ask you guys, if you can, please take a quick moment to leave a like. I would really appreciate that support. Thank you so very much to those of you that already have done so. And so, next up, it's time for the moment we've all been waiting for. The moment where the droids are not being looked for, or something like that. Iconic. I gotta be quiet here.
An Imperial checkpoint. Now what?
I'll handle this.
These aren't the droids you're looking for. How iconic, guys. Wow, that's one heck of a variety in that code. He said it! He said it! Now we destroy them. That's it. That's it. That's what we do. We're slowly but surely going to create an arc where Obi-Wan Kenobi becomes evil. That's what we're going to tell. We're going to tell a new story. An untold story. Maybe this is what they'll tell in Kenobi. That Obi-Wan Kenobi is actually a Sith Lord. And this whole time, Palpatine really was the good guy. And Anakin chose correctly to join to the dark side. That's the big twist. That's the big reveal. Because to be fair, I mean, throughout this game, there's definitely a lot of moments where we act like the bully. But hey, Houdini! Hey, what's going on, guys? Sorry. Every time I see a Jawa, I have to do that. Also, did you notice how fast the loading times are? So I got to play this game early. Remember, I did that preview event, and I was playing that via like a streamed copy of the game, and good googly moogly were the loading times not optimized, and it was like legit maybe like 45 minutes to load into the mission. Now it's like lightning fast. So again, that shows you that they definitely addressed and optimized the game further, which is super cool.
I seen one walk in here earlier with his big furry friend over there.
Ah, I see. One of Jabba's guys. That would be Chewbacca. Chewbacca, hit us with a quick. Uh-oh. Hey guys. Really, dude? You want to fight me? You really want to fight me? I mean, as soon as this game zooms out and lets me fight you, dude, you're getting clapped up. You know that, right? Dude, you just got a haircut, dude. Are you sure you want to mess, bro? That was weird. That was the first glitch I've run into this game. Dude! Oh my goodness, you're getting bamboozled, bro. Like, legit. And it's all over. Oh, here we go. A nice little encounter between Han Solo and Greedo. Who shot first? Just walks away from the battle. There you go. No death and despair for Greedo. At least not this.
I'm captain of the Millennium Falcon. Chewie here tells me you're looking for passage to the Alderaan system.
That's correct.
Yes, indeed. If it's a fast ship.
She's fast enough for you, old man. What's the cargo?
Dang, the disrespect,
Only
bro.
Passengers, myself, the boy, 2 droids, and no questions asked.
Okay, you guys got yourselves a ship. We'll leave as soon as you're ready. Docking Bay 94.
94.
Okay. So, why are you guys all in like a line? That was weird. All those characters just like waddled right at us in a direct line. Okay. So, we need to now go looking for Docking Bay 94. So, fortunately enough, we have a path that we can follow using this little indication system. So, we just follow along. And before you know it, a new hope will be established for the galaxy. It's a cool looking creature. By the way, we're almost at 1.1 million studs raised now. Insane. Insane. I thought it was crazy that we already got to 1 million and we're already almost at 1.1. But that's the benefit of having the stud magnet or attract studs ability as active and upgraded as we have. Because now I could like literally just waddle along and we'll be collecting points as we just march along. So it is absolutely brilliant. Now, I wonder, where is this connected to? Connected to this little button. And now, guess what? That Kyber brick has our name on it. Bada beam, bada boom. Ain't no thing but another wing. What? Excuse me? Could you please move? Thank you. By the way, notice the weathering system. Look at the cape. You see the cape? You see the hood? How it has like sand particles now on? Oh my goodness. Again, I know I'm gushing over all the details of this game, but I just can't help it. Like, I'm just so immensely impressed. Like, I legitimately cannot help it.
What a piece of junk.
She may not look like much, but she's got it where it counts, kid.
Chewie,
Okay.
what is this? I told you to get her ready. A late lunch? We gotta be somewhere.
Stop that ship!
Okay. Let's get ready to rumble. This is our first time getting to play as Han Solo, so that's pretty freaking exciting. An iconic, in some people's eyes, probably the most iconic character in Star Wars, I'm sure. I'm sure there's a group of people that would consider Han Solo to be the iconic character. Not for me. I think I would probably lean a little bit more towards like Luke, Obi, Vader, probably, you know. To me, at least, that's probably the character that I think of first. That sounds like a good question of the day that I could ask for a future episode, but I guess it'd be kind of an interesting discussion for this one as well, just to hear what you guys think in terms of possible. Kind of like, what is the character that you think of when you think of Star Wars? Like, which is the first sort of major character that you that comes to mind? Okay. Oh, awkward. Okay, I know how we'll do this. We'll just move this there, and then this comes around, and ta-da! Okay, that was probably the most difficult variant of that mission so far, but we still crushed it, I think. Even though nothing is happening, which is quite peculiar. I think that will activate later, because I think that will activate one of those like traps that we can use to set up against the stormtrooper waves that we're going to be dealing with. And I know what you're saying, Blitz, how the heck do you know this? Well, it's because I've already played through this level. So this was the last level that I played through during the preview event, where I got to play the game for like 2 hours-ish. So that's why I'm obviously aware of sort of what to expect. Okay, we're going to assemble this as well. Speaking of trap, there's another one right there. Kind of an electric trap. Now in place. Hello. Gonk. 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 Okay, I believe you go here, right? Gonk droid. Ooh, sentry turret. Let's go. Yo, the gonk droids come through, man. They are coming through for us. They're coming through clutch. Legit helping us out. Okay. We can gather some studs. We can clear these other things as well, because why not? I can't activate this. Nope. We need Sith character for that. Oh, now this we can actually interact with, so that's interesting. Here we go. Here's a panel for Luke Skywalker. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Done with that. Input direction established. Okay, for a second there we couldn't clear this. I was like, dude, does this thing have like invincibility or something? First piece of the puzzle. Second piece of the puzzle. Now all solved. Fantastic. And yes, please. Got ourselves our first of 5 mini kits to be collected. Next, I'm actually going to need the help of Obi-Wan Kenobi, because we know that there's this big giant crate that needs to be sliced through. So that is what we shall do. Ta-da! And that reveals a whole heck of a lot of parts and pieces that allow us to fix up the Millennium Falcon. I mean, you gotta have the Millennium Falcon looking at least halfway decent. I mean, it's the Millennium Falcon, you know? Like, after all, you got to respect the Falcon, right? Ooh, I didn't even know that this part right here was destructible. Neat. All right, next we're gonna push this big giant assembly piece, which I think is pretty much kind of like a ladder crane type system for Chewie, so that he can get up top on the ship and fix it, assemble it, get it ready to fly, you know? Okay. I'm going to clear all this rubble. You know what I do want to see, actually? I know that one of the coolest things and one of the coolest upgrades is actually the one that is available specifically for Han Solo, and that is the Scoundrels, the combat slide. I have not had a chance to unlock this yet, so let's get this because I'm very curious to see what it does. Press B while running to perform a combat slide, causing damage to enemies and objects. So let's see how effective that is. So here I am sprinting. Oh, bro! Dude, and you could slide into cover. Yo! Fortnite thought it had cool sliding. Look at this sliding mechanic. Wait, can you use the blaster while they're sliding? I don't think so. Okay, so that would be your offensive move, pretty much. What have we here? Okay. On. You're an absolute beast, dude. Just brought down that whole assembly, my guy. Sheesh! Yo, that's a cool ability. So that's another ability that is unique to the Scoundrel class, I guess. So that was pretty freaking cool. I guess we could have done or used that again as like a bit of a trap against our enemies. Okay, I don't know why. You see, Gonk Droid invincible. Couldn't even care. Couldn't even care less. All right, Chewie, go do your thing, buddy. You get up there, no?
Falcon ain't gonna fix herself.
Get up there, Chewie. Get this thing in a flying order. Please, I should say. There we go. All right, so Chewie's going to get to work on the Millennium Falcon, getting it into tip-top shape and ready for liftoff. We've got damage coming in hot right there, so we're not really worried about that whatsoever.
Are there always this many stormtroopers in Mos Eisley?
I think because we activated that puzzle before as R2-D2, they can't actually walk through there. Okay, we're going to lift this and then use the right stick to launch. Hello. You guys just got whooped. Hello. I mean, good luck trying to deal with that, buddy. Good luck trying to deal with that. He's going to take some damage, for sure. I think that they're done for. We just literally outsmarted them. It's pretty simple, really. And if they attack once again, you just set up another one. Even though, I guess now that they've... Yeah, they exited too quickly, so... It's okay, though. I think we've got the first stage completed, sort of. Right? Chewie? Get to work on the second part? And I think when he gets to work on that, I'm pretty sure that... they're going to be attacking again, but from a different angle, if I remember correctly. Is this just a button prompt? Yep, anybody could press that. Sweet. There are the cannons, Chewie. I'm sure you paid for these, right? This is not going to be the kind of situation where we're going to have to then try to explain why is it that the good guys, quote-unquote, are running away with other people's stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe as I'm watching this story unfold, I'm like, you know, I could see how Emperor Palpatine could convince others to think that the Jedi are actually the bad guys. All right, that was fast, Chewie. Sheesh, dude. This guy was on it. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Here we go. Dude, they've got grenades now. This is not good. Oh, my goodness. Let's reassemble this thing. If we could reassemble... we did not reassemble. That most certainly stinks. Hey, got him. Are they going to attack here? They might, but I'm going to go on ahead and... Oh, fantastic trap activated. They fell right for it. Or I guess they really didn't do a whole lot of falling. They more so got things dropped on them. So... All right, I need R2 quick. Go, buddy, go. Oh my goodness, dude. Could they have come up with a more complicated looking puzzle? I mean, seriously. No, the outer layer. There we go. Go. There we go. Ta-da! We got it. Thank you. Good job. Good work. Good work. I don't even know what that did. Okay, brought down that elevator there. I guess that's useful for us, because now we can get up to that layer. But I think that was maybe also happening just because of the fact that we've completed the second stage of reassembling the Millennium Falcon, getting it ready for flight. All right. Wait, hold up. Can we use a Jedi mind trick? We can. We're going to go on ahead and hit this guy with the influence mode and turn on his own teammates. He XD, change trick, and we're going to hit him with a panic. Okay, let's see. So he's going to be in complete panic, right? While he's panicking, we're going to fix the elevator. And now you are defeated. R2, we're going up here together. Remember, we're on the same side, dude. Oh my... Okay, R2, really? R2! Dude, I know R2. R2 is the one that caused that. I know it, dude. R2's out here sabotaging everything. He's going to be like Emperor R2. I know it. And it makes sense. I mean, it makes sense. He'd be frustrated, you know, having to deal... First, he has to deal with C-3PO the whole time. Then he has to deal with being abandoned. You know, it sort of makes sense. It sort of makes sense that he'd be mad by Anakin and all that. So, he should have the I guess, kind of the craziest story being told. That would be actually kind of interesting, you know? Like, if they ever did tell a story. Maybe that does exist, by the way. Maybe I'm just not aware of a Star Wars story that features that. But it would be kind of neat to see a droid turn evil to a certain extent, right? Just in the sense that, like, because we see them go through so much. And so it'd be interesting to see a droid that then kind of, like, goes on and off on its own and has, like, its own free will and all that. That'd be an intriguing idea I would love to see unfold. Something like K2SO, but I guess more like on the villain side of things would be kind of neat. All right, so let's see. I'm actually not sure. Oh, there we go. I was going to say I'm not sure what we're supposed to do, but that's because those handles weren't active yet. Now that they're active, I'm definitely aware that we just need to place the satellite or the radar dish in its proper position. And now it's time to rumble again, right? Uh-oh. Stormtroopers are on the attack. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Okay, it's fine. Time to go lay the smack down. Boom. Wait, can we go in here now? We can, but there's... Oh, maybe there is something in here. Nope, absolutely nothing. All right, on to the next area. Whoa. Okay, force push kind of pushed us away. There's absolutely nothing in there. Okay, on to the next layer. This we've been to. That's where we got our mini kit, remember? So I wonder... Can we get R2 up here? Because I wonder what this is, then. Like, what does this activate, right? It has to have some purpose. So let's find out what said purpose is. Defend Chewbacca. We're kind of doing it, I think. Even though I'm doing extra challenges the whole time. Oh, okay. So it's a way to block all those doors to prevent the bad guys from spawning, probably, right? Yeah, that's... Yeah, that would have been a good plan a little bit earlier, before they managed to spawn. Can we break that or no? That looks destructible. It isn't. Alright, we're gonna hit this guy with the mind trick. We're gonna hit him with the distract. Now you dance, fool! To your death! We drop back down here. Uh-oh. Okay, that was good aim. I'm not gonna lie. Respect on that. There has to be a way... Oh, we can't open this because this only opens up with the use of a dark force. Like a Sith Lord, I suppose. Okay, well, we defeated another enemy, and it seems like the Millennium Falcon is ready for takeoff. So, this is one of those moments where I think we just have to say, all aboard! Right? Get out of there. Don't take any damage. Unless if abso-freaking-lutely necessary. Oh my goodness. Okay. Everybody, put some pep in your step and get the heck onto the Millennium Falcon. Please, open. Bro. Chewie. Dang it, Chewie. You're supposed to have opened this thing for us by now. How is it that the door to the spaceship is not working? Doesn't even make any sense. It's literally the most important thing. How are you supposed to be able to enter? Also, I guess we could destroy these barricades to get extra points. Maybe not. Only the... Oh, there we go. Okay, we're getting some points now. Okay, sweet. Nice. Okay, there's some serious firepower they just brought out. They have the Gatling gun stormtroopers, aka the heavy troopers. Those guys are going to be a pain, so we do want to clear out those enemies. Bro! Chewie! Fix the thing, dude! Hurry, buddy! Are there, like, why is he constantly stopping? Is he being hit by enemies from, like, up above or something? Really? You just got whooped? Chewie, I swear. Bro. Chewie, you have got to be kidding me. This is the slowest I've ever seen anybody work under this circumstance. I mean, not that you see anybody work on these kinds of circumstances, because, I mean, after all, you're under fire and pretty much in a war situation, so I don't really know how applicable that statement was. But I'm also just getting at the fact that, hurry up! Holy moly, dude. Please. At least we got true Jedi rank, so that's exciting. I'm gonna run across, see if there's any enemies there. There is one trooper. There are two troopers. Oh my goodness, Chewie. Chewie, please. Please, Chewie. You literally are taking way too long with this. Hurry! Come on! Chewie, seriously, bro? Seriously. Hallelujah. Finally. After 17,000 waves of stormtroopers, we defeat them, and we all charge on out of here. Holy.
They were the droids we were looking for.
They were, yep.
Go strap yourselves in. I'm gonna make the jump to light speed.
Looks like we're coming up on Alderaan.
What?
Where is it?
Destroyed by the Empire.
He's heading for that small moon.
That's no moon. It's a space station.
We're caught in a tractor beam. It's pulling us in.
Uh-oh. And there is our first inside look at the Death Star. The most dangerous weapon in the history of Star Wars until the new trilogy, and the sequel movies. But still, at this point in time in the story, the most dangerous weapon in Star Wars history. Also, notice how the Darth Vader helmet is working.
I want every part of this ship checked.
Yes, sir.
I sense something. A presence I have not felt since.
That sound effect. That was funny.
Yes, no. Yes, that's. No, yes.
Vader can sense that Obi-Wan is close by. Or maybe he could sense, I mean, to be fair, I guess at this point he doesn't really know that he has
This
a
is
son, right?
ridiculous. Even if I could take off, I'd never get past the tractor beam.
Leave that to me.
Okay. So here we go. The hunk of junk level has been completed successfully. Free play has been unlocked. Of course, we did go on ahead and manage to get 3 Kyber bricks as a result of the true Jedi rank earned, which is awesome, especially because we spent a lot of studs and Kyber bricks on getting some upgrades. As far as mini kits are concerned, I think we got 2, right? Yep. Nice. Okay, so that's the microfighter version of the Millennium Falcon, so that's kind of neat. We also unlock Han Solo himself from Episode 4. We get the Sand Trooper Commander class. We get the Sergeant Sand Trooper. We get the Millennium Falcon. Very freaking cool. Obviously, that's an iconic unlock right there.
Like you are. It would be wise for me to keep my distance from this fella.
Sounds good.
Avoid raising suspicion.
Sounds pretty reasonable. And so now, it seems like we're supposed to search for the control room. Am I supposed to help you?
But this stupid door is on the fritz again.
Ah, okay.
Where's a maintenance droid when you need one?
You need a maintenance droid. Okay. This is the maintenance droid you're looking for.
Past the terminal.
Can we get through? Oh, yes, we can because we're disguised as stormtroopers now. Very cool. Okay. Very, very, very cool indeed. Open sesame. Hello. Bam, 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 bam. The element of surprise. Didn't expect it, huh? I mean, that took way more damage than I imagined. So that was kind of awkward. You know? Oh, cool. So while we have the Stormtrooper disguise, we actually have the ability to destroy silver Lego objects using the grenade ability. That is pretty freaking awesome. Very neat. Super stoked for that. Okay. So now we must do a little bit of puzzle solving. One more rotation and bada beam, bada boom. Puzzle solved. And is that going to summon a maintenance droid? I don't know. I suppose pressing this button might assist. So the energy is continuing to flow onto the left-hand side. Maybe we're just going to fix the door. Maybe we don't even need a maintenance droid, right? So if it's just like a power issue, maybe we could just fix it that way. There you go. Ta-da! You're very freaking welcome, bro. We just fixed the door for you. You are very, very welcome. You gonna say anything? Bam, 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 bam! Surprise! Is this an Easter egg? Is that Anakin? Anakin? Bro, stop blocking everything! Okay, sorry. My bad. Hey, chill, chill, chill! Okay, I guess there's no such thing as chill when it comes to these guys. I think we're supposed to be stealthy here, but hey, what's a Lego game without having a little bit of fun? Just running around and about, exploring the Death Star, right? And taking down the Empire. Can we clear all this junk? Yes, we can. Anything here? Nope. At least nothing of note. Ooh, but next up, it's the best layered plans. How appropriate. Because it is time to rescue Princess Leia. Hey, somebody's at the door, guys. Go check that. Bam! Surprise!
What can I do for you today?
Fool. Okay, Chewie. Dude, that was a really limited edition gaming chair. And he just destroyed it like that. Like, come on, man.
I must go.
That is kind of disrespectful.
The Force
Seriously.
will be with you.
You know?
Always.
The Force will be with us. Thank you.
Princess, she's here?
Princess?
There's the princess.
I'm afraid she's scheduled to be terminated.
I love that they do a little scene of Han falling in love, and then just C-3PO just popping into his dream, just like popping the dream, the illusion, just like so. All right, so next up, it's time for Luke and Han to rescue Leia, and we'll be doing that on the next episode of LEGO Star Wars, The Skywalker Saga. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe. Huge shout out to our members. Thank you guys so very much for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate that. And of course, special shout out to everybody that's been grabbing the Blitzwinger merch. I really do appreciate the support as well, guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I hope you're enjoying the launch of LEGO Star Wars, The Skywalker Saga.